Coming up on Sunday, April 30, neighbors are going to be gathering for an immigrant rights march, and I've got Ellen Short Sanchez from Elevate Mason County on the air with me today to talk just a little bit about this. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for coming on the air and talking with me about this. And it's coming up Sunday, April 30th, gathering at 2:30 at Loop Field. First off, tell me a little bit about Elevate Mason County.
Yeah, so we came together after the election to really make sure that we are able to elevate the positive in our community and work together to be unified, especially around protecting our most vulnerable community members. So we're really excited to be able to support immigrants. We have immigrant participants as well as supporters. And we really believe that in our community, we've had a lot of unity and support for each other over a long time, and I think that's a positive of a smaller rural community. Mm-hmm. And so we really want to highlight Sunday the 30th is Dia de los Niños, which is Children's Day. So it's a really important day that the worldwide celebrations around children happen. And we really want to point out that especially immigrant rights are important for children's rights and for family unity. So we're really excited that it's happening on Children's Day. That was one of our hopes. And we also, Sunday is a good day for faith communities to be able to support and participate. So we're expecting quite a few people to come after services. We're going to gather at the park and then march through town, and it's very celebratory. We're kind of showing our presence in our own community and really excited to be in Shelton and show support for immigrant communities and lots of contributions. And my children went through the Shelton schools and the dual language program. My youngest daughter just graduated last year and actually has a biliteracy seal from the Shelton High School.
Oh, wow.
And our family is a combination of my husband is an immigrant and I'm a supporter, and so it's really close to my heart, and I feel like we've had a lot of support, especially the neighbor to neighbor connection. We all live close to each other. We see the immigrant struggle. We see how hard people are working. I'm a real supporter of sound learning and literacy programs, and the English language learners that come to their programs are just working all day and then coming and learning the language. So you can just see the commitment and support and contributions to our community. So I really hope that becomes more visible. I like to share those stories and make sure everybody hears the positive. So that's kind of the connection to the Elevate, the idea of we have a lot of positive work going on in our community and we want to be able to show that.
Tell me about the immigrant community in the Mason County, Shelton area.
Yeah, well, my understanding is largely people are coming from Mexico and Guatemala, but there are lots of people who are settled long time. There's a generation of children who are bilingual, bicultural, have grown up here, whose family members might have come from other countries, but they are now part of the community here. And that was one of the pieces that an immigrant participant in the march wanted to share, was that, people are here, immigrants are here and have kids. This person said they have kids and grandkids here now. So it's I guess that's one piece that the public doesn't sometimes think about, thinks about the immigrant community very separate, but we're all pretty connected now, and I think that's really enriches our community. That families might have an immigrant family member, a child born here, and that's part of the struggle when there's immigration policies that separate people and also criminalize people based on immigration status. So we're really worried about families being separated from their parents, and that's one of the reasons we want to say, keep families together and let's celebrate children. And children need families, and their parents are important to them, so we don't want to see children separated from families based on bad immigration policy.
Have you seen, and you mentioned, so Elevate Mason County became and sprung from the recent elections of President Trump and things like that. Have you noticed or heard stories of an uptick in not necessarily violence, but maybe pushback or confrontational notes between folks where it may not have been in the past?
Well, I guess we're trying to be preventive, and we really want to. My feeling, really having been here for 30 plus years, is that those might be high profile incidents, but they're very rare.
Yeah.
That we have a lot more unity and harmony here, that we want to work to promote that. And even when there are incidents of hate, and unfortunately there are, we have much more support for showing that the type of countering that. So that's really, we're being proactive to say, here we are all together, and we really want to minimize those incidents of hate.
Other than gathering as many people as we can to Loop Field starting at 2:30 on Sunday, April 30th, what else could be needed, or what else are you asking for? Any volunteer help with anything?
Well, at this point, since the march is just a week away, we do have supporters who are going to be able to help with guiding people through the march. We have some people who are doing some music, which is really exciting.
Oh, fun.
And we have been doing some sign making. You posted on your website. We have some really cool artists helping with signs. And so at this point, it's really participation that we're asking for and support. And we're ending at Neyland Park, and there'll be some music and some talk, some people speaking, as well as just being present. We know Sunday there's not a lot of people downtown. It's really to build our own community, and so people who would like to be involved, we'd love to have them.
So it again is this Sunday. Next Sunday, April 30th.
Yeah.
Neighbors for an Immigrant Rights March starts in gathering at Loop Field at 2:30 and kind of go through town, ending at Neyland Park with some conversations. You can find more on the Elevate Mason County Facebook page. We'll put links to this as well as we post this here after the show. But I'm talking with Ellen Short Sanchez from Elevate Mason County about this next Sunday, Neighbor for an Immigrant Rights March, again at 2:30. Well, thanks for letting us know about this.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And we will, again, post this and have it on the website. So I hope for a great turnout.
Okay.
There's been a lot of good conversation on the website. Looks like a lot of folks are interested in the event.
Yeah. We have a lot of support, and we invite others to join us. So thank you.
Very nice. All right. Thank you, Ellen. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good weekend.